My favourite honey. It's lovely. Yes, I'm still trying to get something done with these so-called retractable headphones. But I don't think we're... Oh, see, look, they stay. How do you get them to go back in again? How do you get retractable headphones to retract? You'd think there'd be something you'd press, but we're still... Never mind about that. Oh. Right, I think it's recording now. I think so. These suits, these Ainsley Harriott suits, they're very nice actually, and talk about mundane, I know, but you know, one needs food, and but you only get 3 now. That was only 50p in Waitrose, but it used to be 4 in there. But one of the best suits I've had was one by Bachelors, and it had probably loads of chemicals in it, but it was a unusual flavour that I think it was one of the Thai ones, but it wasn't like a hot spicy thing. It was very creamy and it was really nice. I can't remember what it was called now, but anyhow, never mind. These you get 2 for the price of 1 in Waitrose. Talking about the mundane, get all the mundane stuff over with first in the haul. And hang on, I'm getting a little bit. It's a bit warm now. I got a load from Yves Rocher, I think they call it. You've got a free. That's a nice colour. Does that match my nails? Does it match my nails? That is nice. Free picnic. Not that I go on picnics, but anything with storage space, I always need. And whoops! Oh dear. So I had my purse with me today. I'll look at these when I get home, because I can see how washed out it is here. I've got more lip balms and nail polish from Yves Rocher. Yeah, I'm going to focus on them all when I get home, because I can see it's very, very washed out here. Oh, just something completely off topic for a moment, but when I had a bad cough once, and I just couldn't, I was coughing non-stop, nothing cleared it up. A friend gave me some of these, and they are really good, secrets, and they really did clear it up. But you try get any of these in the UK anywhere, even with the ingredient, and I was told, oh, the EU doesn't allow, I wonder now we're out of it, it'll make a difference and you'll be able to get things you couldn't get before. But it won't reopen Fawley Oil Refinery, which apparently was the reason that was closed. I mean, not oil refinery, Fawley Power Station. Why do I go off on tangents? Anyhow, yeah, if anyone knows that you can actually buy these in the UK, because they're always, you know, if anyone gets a bad cough, these really do work. I know that I'm completely off topic, but well, it would still be a sort of haul, I suppose, if you bought some. I feel I should point out that the Nails ink that I talked about in my haul the haul before this one, and I said they're £1 in Poundland, but if you buy Nails ink real, they're really expensive. They're £9.99 in Marks and Spencer. Well, I was in Marks and Spencer's earlier today and I realised I was wrong. They're not £9.99, they're actually £13. So they're even more expensive. So because I like things to be right, I felt I had to put that right so that people know that So you can buy Nails Inc at the moment in Poundland, and I don't suppose they'll be there all the time, but they're £13 if you buy them new in Marks and Spencer, and I wouldn't pay £13 for a glitter polish by Nails Inc when you can get glitter polishes for £1. And Claire's sell them really cheaply at times, and I've got some really good ones, so yeah, I wouldn't justify paying £13 just for a plain glitter that is no better than £1 one. I don't even know, I don't know why, I honestly don't know why I bothered to put this in here, because I don't know if there's anyone really cares, but as I like things to be right, and I said in the last video they're £9.99 and they're actually not, they're £13. Super quick. I've got 2 boxes of these from Poundland because I love these chalks. And what happened to my box? That's the point. I got a box of the chocolate that I used to get from the 99p store from Pound Stretcher the other day, because I noticed some of the staff that used to work in 99p store have moved across to Pound Stretcher, and so yeah, and some of the items that I could always get in the 99p store, I'm hoping they're going to turn up in Pound Stretcher now. Anyhow, I got these from Poundland from my little friend. It comes in a large, big pack of Dreamies. Oh, we look actually got some colour tonight here on this webcam. That's a good sign. And I know I've got one of these before, but I couldn't resist these from Poundland. They're so bright and cheerful. And this is I've got a bee upstairs. This is a butterfly, obviously, and there's a sunflower. And there was a ladybird one, but I didn't get that. So just a quick haul. I should just do a combined haul again. So yeah. I got 2 of these from Pound Stretcher. I believe I already showed you those. This was a free gift. Look at the nice colour of that from Yves Rocher. Yves Rocher. Oh, I've shown it once, but I think you can see it better now. You can see the actual colour of it, because my hands is not so bad there. And I've got a load of Yves Rocher nail polish. Oh, I've got this book from Sainsbury's. I can't resist things like this because it was cheap. Garden Sounds. So lovely. Water, frog, owl. I think that's rain. More birds. Yeah, right. Let's just switch him off for a moment. Oh, one of these. Oh, I'm very incorrect having this, aren't I? Very, very incorrect, as you will know if you've watched my video about this, because I hadn't even uploaded it at the time of making this video, but I'd finished it, but I'm going to add this as well, I think, because, yes, look at this. Yeah, at least it's got a colour. This is how they differ from the other glow, the pink Glow Baby Lips. They were colourless to look at, but give you a tint. This one is, yeah, it does give you a slight colour anyway, and then it's supposed to change colour on your skin, and it's a plain container as opposed to a see-through one. Very nice, I like this. So when you look at that, it's like an ombre effect, and you can't see through it into this pack. You can't see through the packaging to see the actual product inside. So yay! I don't know if these are sold exclusively at Walmart, but obviously I got mine from eBay. But yeah, supposed to deepen it. They've had colour changing ones before, but I love the packaging of that. They're much nicer to look at than the pink glow ones that we had before. I've got a really nice. Got some headbands from Sainsbury's, from two. Nice bright cerise pink. That lovely duck egg blue. It's not quite oud. It's not Odin here. Whereas it's a lovely colour. I wonder if it doesn't really match my pot. I think I've got one already in this bright pink one, but as they were there, I thought I'm going to get all the ones they've got. That's a pretty pale pink colour. And I got this nice dress because it was quite cheap. And I did have the hanger with it, but I don't know what I've done with it now. I can't. Oh, it's over here. It's over here. It's over here. 14 years. So I didn't actually realise that they did items for older kids, you know, that the size that fits me. I tried this one out in the actual shop because the changing room was closed. I'll try that on for you in a minute here, and you'll be able to see it. I got some. You know, I think they're good bargains. I've had these before, I know, that like the Firefly effect from Poundland with Charlie Dimmock advertising. One of these 79p. I did show these while I was in Starbucks. What else have I got in here? Oh, some shoes. These were cheaper than the ones I get from Lidl. From my little friend that comes in. Oh, one of these. Yeah, these are nice, these chocolate bars. And some nice 20 rich purple LED lights. I've not actually seen the rich purple ones before, so they'll be interesting. Well, I think anyway, to see what those are like. I got this the other day from Waitrose. Cotton Fresh fabric freshener. I used to use Febreze, but I won't use anything now. That's for ethical reasons. I know it's probably hypocritical because I buy Baby Lips, but because they're made by Procter and Gamble, and they experiment on animals apparently. So I've found out when I phoned them up one day. They said, "Oh, we have to, or something," and so that upset me a little. But the nail polishes, they're all sealed up, so I'll have to unseal those before I get into that. So hang on a moment. Oh, there's the packaging, by the way, for the My Pink Baby Lips, the Glow Baby Lips. It looks like they've only got this one, as far as I can make out. And I shall, at some point, I shall try and put a video together comparing what they're like compared to the, the original, the two pink glow ones. Because it's funny, those pink glow ones, they're both called the same name, pink, but on the actual packaging, on the actual packaging it said Pink Blast for one and Baby Pink for the other, and yet if you look on the tube they're both called the same name, so that's a bit odd, but yeah. Nice storage containers, look, which was also free with Yves Rocher. A picnic set. And you get the lids. You get some quite nice gifts from them sometimes. Well, I don't get something every time, only when I actually want something. Right, let's have a look at these. Oh, they're all sealed. They're all sealed up. So I'm going to unseal them and then continue. Right, this one wasn't actually sealed. It was just done up very, very tightly. So I've got it undone now. It's called Menthe. How do you pronounce that French? It means mint. M-E-N-T-H-E. Is it Menthe or Monthe? I'm sorry. I know I keep apologising, but I wish my languages are terrible. I don't even pronounce most English words right, I think, sometimes. So it's that's going to be a one-coat one. I like Yves Rocher. Yves Rocher nail polishes. It's very nice. This one is called Vert Agave. Vert is green, isn't it? I didn't know for French, and agave is a plant. Like a sort of, not cactus. They've got nice wide brushes, look. Yeah, that's going to cover in one coat. It's very nice. This one's called Magnolia. I wouldn't call that Magnolia myself. I always thought Magnolia was a more creamy colour. You know, at least summer seems to have arrived at last. It's nice and warm now. This one's going to be quite sheer, I think, so you won't be able to see that. So, yeah, it's going to be quite sheer. It's a bit of a disappointment, that one. This one's called Bleu Nigel. Blue, no, I don't know what Nigel starts as a French word. It makes me think of Nigella Lawson for some reason. Bleu Nigel, I don't know what Nigel. Oh, that's a lovely colour. That's going to be a one coat one. Very pretty. Is it showing up even? I hope so. Oh, that's pretty. And this lovely yellow is called Yun Yuzu. Yun, is that Yun or Yun? Yuzu yellow. Yun or Yun, Yun is it? I don't know. It's yellow, isn't it? And oh, this, I think this is going to be a one coat. Yeah, this is lovely. Oh, look at that. That lovely yellow. Oh, I always get excited when I see a one coat yellow. Because people, you know, they keep saying, oh, it's impossible to get a yellow nail polish that isn't very sheer and all this, but just, you know, proves that you can get one coat yellows. Now, to add to my Yves Rocher lip balm collection. Now, also, another thing, when Yves Rocher bring out their lip balms, and even if they have, like they do sometimes limited edition ones, you don't hear, oh, they brought out a new limited edition set of lip balms. Oh, there's 3 available in the UK. Then you find out that actually in all the rest of Europe, there's actually 5 of them. But oh, you're only going to be allowed to have 3 in the UK because you're not the correct consumers for them. Like the Baby Lips, you know, you've got to be the correct consumers. Anyhow, never mind. I've talked about that enough in the other video. This is macadamia nut. These are just clear ones. Oh, that smells nice. Oh, it's lovely. Lovely and moisturising as well. And I'm hoping these won't dry my lips out like, you know, the Baby Lips have, unfortunately, over time. And oh, I was so upset about the EOS ones. I just can't. I have to just wear one every so often at night before I go to bed, and then just hope that I don't get a reaction, and just use it like for one night every so often, because I was wearing them every night and I had awful problems. So, and you know, it was a shame because I thought they were really good and I liked the smell of them. The lovely vanilla mint one. Anyhow, this one's cocoa or coconut. Oh, that smells nice. Oh, that smells delicious. Oh, lovely. No, oh, lovely. I do like these Yves Rocher lip balms. This one is vanilla, or vanille as it's said. I like the containers as well. Pretty packaging. Oh, I can just about vaguely smell it. I thought that was a little bit disappointing. I thought it was going to be a much stronger scent for vanilla, because I love the smell of vanilla. This one, framboise. Well, that's strange. I'm sure framboise is perhaps, yeah, because I've got the strawberry one, and this smells nice. I thought this one was meant to be raspberry, because I thought framboise whatever was strawberry, but this, you know, I'm sure they've sent me the wrong one. I'll just go and check to see. Hang on a mo. No, that was me being ridiculous, not knowing French properly. No, that is raspberry. So there's the strawberry one. That's called fraise, and oh, that's my favourite. I love the smell of the strawberry one, and it's more of an orangey. I doubt you'll be able to see that in this light, but the strawberry, no, you won't. The strawberry, I've done a review on these two anyway, the strawberry and the cherry one that I've got, but So I now have a raspberry, and so I've got the complete collection now of the Yves Rocher lip balms, which I'm pleased about because I do use them. I'm pleased with those nail polishes. I'll just try that dress on for you. So I'm back in a moment. Why do I keep saying these things? I've little catchphrases or sayings that I say a lot, like, oh, and I only ever say it when I do these videos. I never say to other people, back in a mo. It's so irritating. I'm irritating myself. It's annoying. It's probably just nerves. I'd ramble, babble, talk rubbish, go on and on, don't know when to stop. It's because I get so anxious, and I know I keep having to. And then I feel the need to explain myself because I'm feeling I'm having to apologise, and then so I'm going to stop, and I should just try the dress on for you. So I should be back in a moment. Right, here's the dress. I can see it's washed out. I can see that just by looking. Oh, I don't know what to do about it. But it's not much leg room. It's not stretchy or anything, but it's not. I think it's rather nice. I did try it on in the store, and of course it caused a. Oh, I'm not even in there. I tried it on in the store, but it was causing a bit of a problem because I had my purse with me, and so I was having to pull this up from underneath and then bring it outside. So it's quite nice. I don't know if I like the band across there, but it's okay. I could have done without that dark band across there, I think. It makes me look podgier than ever. But, oh well. Nobody's perfect. I certainly aren't, I know that much. But, well, I'm certainly not, rather. But, yeah. Oh dear, I look like I'm really overweight. So, probably too much chocolate. It's nice though, because I didn't realise that Sainsbury's actually did things for kids that were like 14 years. It's funny how they do things in they don't actually I don't understand how that works really. They just do it by what age someone is, because not all people of 14 years old are going to be all exactly the same size, are they? Some are going to be taller, some shorter, some are going to be much larger, some are going to be very tiny. So, it's funny how they do it by age rather than size. That's one of the things of the many things I don't understand, that is one of them. Anyhow, I think that's all the haul, so, yeah. Signing off. If they only had one in this age group for 14, because they may have been one without. I think it would have looked better if it didn't have the dark band there, maybe with a lighter band. Oh, I don't know. I still look huge. Oh, well. I quite like it though. I think it's rather nice. You see the I don't know if you can see the top, the sleeves. The sleeves are quite nice. It's quite nice. Quite a nice neckline. It's got like a little tie thing there, which I presume you can you alter that? No, I think that's no, that's just sewn on, but it's like an elasticated neckline. So that's nice. It's cheaper because if you buy an adult one, of course, they usually come out more expensive. The equivalent in an adult size. I mean, meant for adults, so it'll be the same size, but just because it's classed as like it's meant for like children. Oh, I've got to stop doing that, and I've got to know when to stop talking. I'm aware that I've shown these before, but I thought I'd light them up for you. There's one of the ones I've already got. It's not coming out very well, is it? It's actually bright blue, but it's not showing up at all on there because it's probably because it's daylight. So that wasn't a good idea. This is one I've already got anyway. This is you see, the 79 pence, as I've said, in pound stretcher, And my advice would be put some cling film or something over there, sellotape, or some sellotape over, or something to stick over the top to protect them from the rain, because the rain gets into these little things, if not a bag over the whole lot to protect them. I wish it was darker in here really, and then they'd show up more. Even though I put some of the perfume on that I like at winter time, Christmas in New York by Demeter Library of Fragrance, and it's disorientating me because I'm thinking it's Christmas now. I know it's stupid because I know it's not Christmas, but oh, this lip balm, I've not opened it to use yet because it looks so pristine. It seems a shame to have to dip in, but I shall nevertheless. And yeah, you do get a nice red colour. Got that from H&M. Nice little ball lip balm. And the other light. Where's the other lights? What have I done with them? Oh, that's great. So everything goes on the floor here. I tell you, everything ends up on the floor in this. Everything ends up on the floor here. See, so when you put, this is the Charlie Dimmock one from Poundland, put something over there, see-through obviously, so in other words, to make that completely watertight, because the rain somehow gets into these little things, and that's why I like the bottles, because the bottles, this thing is like at the base of the bottles inside, and but you can only get those in the 99p store, and unless Pound Stretch is going to start selling the same, because they obviously use different suppliers than Poundland use. But these are the firefly effect. You see them? It's a shame they always light up white. You'd think with the coloured bulbs they would have different, coloured outer casing, that they could have these, because they can make LEDs in all different colours. You'd think they'd be like yellow, wouldn't you? Bright gold or something, yellow. Or because they still look white even when they're in here. I don't know whether real fireflies would probably look more greenish fireflies, I would have thought, but I don't know. Anyhow, these are the purple ones that show those lit up. So they look, I don't know if the camera's picking up, the webcam camera is picking up the correct colour, but they look white on the screen, but I can see them and they really do look like a light bright mauve. Bright purple. Shame that yeah, they just look white, but they are purple. They are. I waited until it got dark because I figured this would probably show up a bit better with the in the dim light. But I should probably have put the overhead light bulb off and then they'd show up a bit better. I'm so obsessive about getting things right. It doesn't always work out, I'm afraid. You see that these are actually purple. I don't think they are showing up really, are they? What's going on? Help! We seem to have vanished. Opera's come up instead. Let me get rid of that. All I can see is glare. Let's put that there for a moment. And the firefly effect. Well, I've done my best to indicate what they look like, but yeah. So good value anyway. Just to find a way to waterproof them when they're hanging outside, because they take the light from the daylight and then they light themselves in. And this one's really bright, the green one. So hope it's been useful for you anyway. Why is it standing there with its mouth open when I'm speaking, and it should be mimicking my movements, and I'm not standing here with my mouth open, I'm speaking? How very odd. I swear these things have minds of their own. They do. They do have minds of their own. Very strange things. I am not standing here with my mouth open, so why is that doing that to me? That's very odd. Bye. Bye. See you later.